to turn around so fast.
But strangely, that sense of
I love
urgency weirdly works, though, doesn't it?
Oh,
Maybe
my
that's
God.
just all part of what the magic was.
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's going to be the norm, but I know that it made me salivate when I was doing it.
I bet it did. But you're working with Guy Ritchie again, of course. This will be later on in the year, we'll see that.
Yes, I did. First of all, Mobland's a different beast. That's penned beautifully by Jez Butter. Absolute savage talent, and again, another bucket list moment. But he would find the scene in the moment, and he would give you dialogue in that moment. You might.
This is the Cash Builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
Which of these is a children's science fiction series from the BBC? Which of these does Mary Poppins not pull out of her bag in the Disney film?
Watching Rocky.
I think we all did that,
yeah.
I think I did it.
Yeah. And you'd always like be really inspired to train, and then the montage would go, and you go, well, maybe tomorrow. But he inspired me to get into this game. I thought he was phenomenal in that movie, and it was a masterpiece. And when the script came in, A Working Man came in, and on the front cover of that script was written by Sylvester Stallone, directed by David Ayer, I couldn't believe it. I was just like, I need to be part of this. And I flew over to London. I was shooting a show at the time in Dublin. I flew over to London to meet David Ayer, the director, and we had this scene, and he absolutely schooled me in this scene, this incredible. There was a character that I play isn't a very nice character. He's a human trafficker, so he's not the nicest. He's a guy called Viper, and what I had to do was in the scene.
Correct.
In which animated film does Steve Carell's character try to steal the moon?
It hits different with me. It's just, why are you making it about yourself? There's nothing interesting about self-indulging crap. Just make it about the other person. And I burst out laughing. He said it nicer than that, but I burst out laughing, and I said, oh my God, that's the secret right there, you know? I didn't think I got the job, but I was like, that's the secret. And then I can always tell if I get an audition, or if I do well in an audition, or if I do well in an interview by asking one simple question: what did the reader's face look like? And if I don't know what the reader's face looked like, then I made it about myself, and I'm probably. Luck would have it, we just kept going.
You're always learning, aren't you?
Always learning.
It's because you're loving what you do.
Yeah.
I know you keep champagne in the fridge.
Correct.
Mastermind winner Fred Housego famously had what profession? Calm down, was a catchphrase of which Harry Enfield characters?
Oh, you haven't gotten over the fact that you lost, not just you, the team lost, but
fixed, rigged.
It was rigged,
yes,
so Emmett says. But we did have a good party night beforehand, didn't we?
Great time
so
with
it was
Frank
worth
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
Lovely human being.
Coming up after the break. With the weather improving, Dr. Hillary is here with his advice for staying safe in the sun. And we have a sneak peek at tonight's interview episode of The Apprentice. And it's as brutal as always.
Nescafe frothy coffees, saying yes to cappuccino and getting ready for the next yes. Nescafe proudly sponsors Lorraine.
Correct.
The various TV series that began. What value is the prize for the winner on TVs? Come dine with me. What two words feature in the title of a Which of these artists' names is not shared by a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
Correct.
Which of these is the title of a 20? When actors asked what their motivation was, who repeatedly said, your salary. What was the occupation of the X Factor?
Correct.
The Sesame Street.
Out of time. Time to face the chaser. But who will you be up against today? Time to bring on the chaser. Let's put some money on the table. Here we go.
Pick up the 40 gig data SIM from O2. For just £11 a month for the first 6 months. Plus, roam freely in the EU. Up to 25 gig. O2. Essential for living.
Whenever muscular pain strikes, I Believe Gel is clinically proven to work as fast, as powerfully, as ibuprofen pills.
Good luck, here comes your first question.
In the children's TV show, Rasta Mouse, who is the president of Mouseland?
Correct answer is... Great start.
Night on the 30th of April.
Oh my God!
With a share of £15.6 million to be won, the next lucky winner could be you.
Whoa!
Is your door in the drawer?
Come on, boy, we can't put it off any longer.
A step close home. Chasers put. Oh, wow.
Saying yes to cappuccino. Nescafe proudly sponsors Lorraine.
And then you go on, 1 million turnover by year 5, 762,000 gross profit. Where, just tell me, where have these figures come from? It's fresh air, isn't it? You don't really,
I would say
you don't really know, do you?
It's a project. Welcome back. That's a sneak preview of tonight's Apprentice and the dreaded interview stage. Things are definitely heating up with the final coming up next week already. Still to come, Dr. Hillary is here with everything you need to know about the saliva test scientists hope will turn the tide on prostate cancer. First though, we're heading back to Jeff in very sunny Italy for the competition. Hi, Jeff.
Christine, welcome back to the Cabrera vineyard here in Tuscany. It's really beautiful here. Did you know, in terms of wine production, that 1 hectare actually creates 4,000 to 5,000 bottles of red. That's what they're producing here. The buds have just started blooming, and that'll take until September for the grapes to be ready to be picked. Definitely had a few bottles, well actually not even a few bottles, a few glasses last night. Absolutely beautiful stuff. So look, you've got Monteforella, which is the medieval village in the background there, just overlooking us. And you can come to beautiful places like this. You can enjoy all of the things that you enjoy doing, like wine tasting, eating gorgeous food in sunny Italy, anywhere in the world really. If you win our prize package worth over £128,000, that's £90,000 in tax-free cash. And you've also got a Mini that's worth over £38,000 thrown in as well. It's a beautiful colour, it's got all the mod cons, and it can be on your driveway, but only if you enter, so here's the details.
For your chance to win, text WIN to 86060. Text costs £2 plus one standard network rate message. Go to the website, entries cost £2. Call 09068 786060. Calls cost £2 plus your network access charge. Or post your name and phone number to WIN15, PO Box 7558, Derby, DE1 0NQ. Entrance must be 18 or over. Lines close on Friday the 25th of April at 3 p.m. We'll be calling the winner live during Good Morning Britain, Lorraine This Morning or Loose Women after all entry routes have closed. Good luck.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, Dr. Hillary is back, and some very positive news in the papers today about prostate cancer. What do you think, Hillary?
It's been very much in the news this week, hasn't it, about the national screening programme possibilities. But there's a new spit test that's being talked about now. Basically, it's a saliva test. It looks at DNA, looks for multiple genetic variants, which all contribute to the risk of prostate cancer developing in the future. So people could be divided into low risk, moderate risk, high risk, and then directed towards further investigations if necessary. It's really interesting because it's based on the genetics of whole populations. So by looking at these variants, they hope that they can make a test that's more convenient because it could be done at home without seeing the GP. And it's more accurate because we know that the existing blood test called a PSA, or prostate-specific antigen test, can give false positives and false negatives. It can miss cancers, it can overdiagnose cancers that aren't there. So it's not perfect by any means, which is why we haven't yet had a national screening programme using the PSA. Now, this spit test offers hope. They claim that it could save 12,000 deaths a year by detecting it early and getting better treatment and saving the NHS money in the meantime. But it's not yet available to the general population. It is being studied, and it doesn't give the predictive accuracy we'd like for people most at risk, like black men, because we haven't done the genomic data on wider populations than European populations. So it offers great promise, but we'll have to wait and see in the future. In the meantime, should PSA be offered, tests be offered to people at higher risk? Of course it should. So for people with a family history, a strong family history, people at higher risk, black men particularly, they should ask their GP from the age of 45 for a PSA test.
Ask, that's it.
They have to ask at the moment because it's not a routine
It's not a routine,
test.
Exactly that. So just ask is the
Absolutely,
bottom line,
yeah.
isn't
And
it?
talk about any symptoms below the waist that you're worried about with your doctor. Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, completely. A very stressful time for lots of teenagers
Exams.
right now. Exam time.
Yeah.
When the weather changes, it's always exam. You kind of know this is it.
And we remember what it was like. don't we?
So vividly. But that says it all, doesn't it? It does
You
linger
never forget.
with you.
I still have dreams about them. So GCSEs start on the 5th of May and A-levels on the 12th of May. So as parents of kids going through this stress, or grandparents, what can we do to help? Well, first of all, we can be supportive but not give pressure. Not to reinforce how important it is, but to be supportive. So make sure they get good food, that they get plenty of sleep, that they exercise and take breaks in their revision. So there's a 50-10 rule, so 50 minutes revising, 10 minutes break to just go and get some fresh air and relax. So you can tutor them about how to revise, prioritising headline bits rather than getting too much involved in the detail, making sure that you've scheduled your revision, that you're doing repetitive spatial repetition is quite good, so that you've got mind games that in your head, so you can remember visually what's important. But those sort of things. And keeping a calm environment, as I say, support but not too much pressure.
Exactly. They don't need any more. It's
They really
stressful.
don't.
We know that.
Remember, the two things to look for, the SPF factor, which protects you from burning.
Yeah.
That's you want to go for the highest possible if you've got very fair skin particularly. So 50 plus SPF, and the UVA rating is the star rating. So this one's got 50 plus SPF and 5-star rating. That's going to give you really good protection against the things that cause both aging and burning.
And burning, yeah.
And don't forget your eyes. So if you're one of those people who've got trendy shades, then fine. If you're someone who's always losing his sunglasses because they're bulky, why not try some of these, which are the smallest sunglasses I could find, and you just pop them in your pocket, you never lose them, and they're quite cool still.
And you're just auditioning for Top Gun, and you've got
There you
the
go.
part, Dr. Hillary.
There you
I
go.
like it. And you just fold it back up, back in the pocket.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even your sunglasses are smooth.
Do you think?
That's how you roll,
That's
Dr.
very sweet of
Hillary.
you. Thank you.
you very much. That's nearly it from us. Dermot and Shan are up next. Good morning, you two.
Hello, lovely. How you doing? You all right?
Good, thank you.
Great.
Take it away.
Well, coming up, we've got all sorts coming. Who's going to be Lord Sugar's next business partner? The Apprentice Final 5 are going to be with us in the studio.
It is a trend of the summer. Laura Puddy's got the best boho outfits from the high street.
Got radio superstar Greg James with us on the sofa.
Gardening guru Alan Titchmarsh is here.
And we're going to help you get ready for Easter with a studio filled with delicious Easter treats. They're from the supermarket. We're going to get stuck into those, aren't we, very soon? Oh, you're still on the chocolate ban?
Yes.
Oh.
I'll help you, Shan. I'm on the way. It's all we've got time for here. Gary Barlow and Charlie Simpson join us tomorrow at 9. Bye-bye.
Saying yes to cappuccino. Nescafe proudly sponsors Lorraine.
Louis! Louis! Cut! Mud on her face! Louis!
Okay, everybody, that's lunch.
Mud mask? No. No. No.
Compare hotels in the Hotels.com app.
The people we love spreading germs. Even the unannounced ones. Trust Dettol to start killing germs instantly.
Maybelline New York Sky High Mascara.
This is your commander speaking.
Our brave cadets will go to limitless lengths as they launch lashes sky high.
Sachet away.
Maybelline New
.uk. And this summer, you could own a house in the heart of the capital. Outside, it's vintage London, and inside, it's all new. You'll love having breakfast in this kitchen, coffee in Borough Market, and taking in the sights of the city, because everything's right on your doorstep. You can even see the Shard from your own backyard. Whether you live in, rent out, or sell up, you could be a multi-millionaire.
And here's the best part. You'll be supporting the King's Trust to help disadvantaged young people build themselves a brighter future. You can make a real difference.
Last year, Hillary won big in the big city.
This will change so much for the people that I love.
Now you could be next. So for your chance to win this converted townhouse in London,
worth over £4.5 million,
and the cash, you must enter by this Sunday at omaze.co.uk.
The Easter of your dreams starts at Lidl with sweet treats at even sweeter prices.
Taste-approved deluxe classic and triple chocolate hot cross buns, now just £1.09.
And these tasty treats from only 49p with Lidl Plus.
Earth to Sarah, now that's big on quality and always Lidl on price.
Is joint pain holding you back?
I suffer with back pain. I bought Flarin and it's amazing. It's a life changer for me.
Flarin. No other ibuprofen is more effective for joint pain. Flarin helps stop pain, relieves swelling, and eases stiffness. When joint pain flares, choose Flarin.
Easing into mornings. Ninja Double Stack Air Fryer sponsors this morning.
Well, hello, you, and welcome to your Thursdays this morning with me, Dermot O'Leary, and Sian Welby-Robs. How are you?
I'm very good. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram, because I know you're not always like on your socials, but something happened to me last night.
I'd like a detox, so I go for a walk.
He's very mindful.
Yeah, exactly. I was probably meditating.
I'm sure you were. Something amazing happened to me last night. So I've got little baby Ruby.
Ruby Rubes, of course.
I've been saying a word to her ever since she was born, hoping one day she'll say it back. And last night, she said it back. Shut up. Look at this.
Hiya. Oh, hiya. Oh, hiya. Hiya.
Stop it!
She said hiya.
Is that her first word?
Well, it is really. She said stuff like da, 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 da. So
OK, just stop for a minute. Dada 100% counts, all right? You can't just go Dada doesn't count because you don't want it to count.
But this is like the first word,
I think that's easier for kids. I don't know why, but I think anecdotally it's easier for kids to say Dada than it is Mama.
Oh, yeah, I mean, she's nowhere near Mama. She has not said that at all, but I'm so chuffed with hiya.
Oh, hiya,
it's so
great.
sociable.
Yeah.
It's great.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, over the moon with that.
Did you have a little cry?
Do you know what? I was just laughing because then she started giggling and it was just such a lovely moment.
Yeah.
But I ran for my phone to try and film it.
Nice.
Because I was so desperate to catch it on camera.
And then were you like, that's really nice, now go to sleep. Shut the door.
It was a bit
Wait
like
outside, I went, yeah, it was lovely, but is she asleep?
It was, because I'd made her too hyper and then she didn't sleep for ages. But
always the way.
Well,
listen, we've got a good show lined up for you today after last week's shocking double elimination.
I have to work on my instincts, really.
Lord Sugar, if I may.
No, just be quiet a minute. It is with regret, Liam, that you're fired. I'm sorry to say that you're fired.
Final five entrepreneurs face the toughest interviews of their lives tonight. They're here alongside Lord Sugars and our trusted advisor, Tim Campbell. Just great guy all round.
What a man.
Loved him.
Also, if you've hit the shops recently, you will know that Boho has taken over the high street. It's the style of the summer, and that's why we have the brilliant Laura Puddy here to tell us all about the best buys. Hi, Laura.
Hello, good morning. Yes, we have seen the likes of Sienna Miller and Kate Moss rocking the boho trend for many, many years. But this season it is back. It's all over the high street, and I'm going to show you how to update for spring, summer 25. And what's more, I've got a dress that is designer-inspired and absolutely stunning for £25. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be glorious.
Wonderful.
Love a
buddy. Also, we've got you covered with what to cook over the Easter weekend. This is one of my favourite. When we do these items, I sort of lose my shoes on a little bit. So 4 supermarket experts are here to reveal the delicious and incredible dishes available on the supermarket shelves right now.
4 experts.
It's just the greatest buffet of all time.
Endless tasting.
Yeah.
This is a dream job, absolutely.
These guys work in like research and development.
Oh.
So they're like the guys in the lab.
Oh, I love
just
that.
Just go in, I like that, stick a bit more salt in it, that kind of vibes. It's going to be a lot of fun.
But we just get to taste it and say whether we like it or not, which is genius. Also, after decades of being TV's top gardening guru and all-round legend, Alan Titchmarsh is making a big move away from the small screen. We're going to find out more very soon.
Yeah. Also on today's show, online safety continues to be a huge concern in schools, according to new figures. We meet the woman whose life changed forever when explicit images of her, just 13, were sent around to her classmates. That is coming up at 10:40.
Yes, then David Dominy is live from one of the world's most stunning attractions. He's taken us on a tour of Amsterdam's famous tulip fields. That's at 10:30.
And radio superstar and sworn enemy of me and Sean.
Oh, boo, his.
Greg James, lovely Greg, is with us on the sofa with a brand new children's book. That is 11:40.
We're only kidding, Greg. We love you, really. Do we?
Yeah. No, of course we do. He's the loveliest man in the world. Annoyingly.
Look, before all of that, we're going to kick things off and have a look at today's headlines. We've got Nick Ferrari down the line and we've got Alison Phillips. Good morning, guys.
Morning, guys. We are going to pick up with the first story today, which is Sir Keir Starmer, the Prime
Good luck. Your time starts now.
What type of storm gives the... Which of these supermarkets holds a royal warrant to supply the Queen? Which of these puppet characters speaks with a normal voice? Which of these seeds is dark green on the outside? In 2012, which athlete became the first man to defend both Olympic sprint titles? Which singer's daughter played junior shooter?
Correct.
The annual movement of birds.
Correct.
In golfer, niblick was an... What food is commonly served with sushi? What country is popularly called the land of the... Which of these is a nickname for the sea? Which British pop star was born David Rob... Bula Bula Quo.
Out of time. Could have been so much more. Time. Let's put some... Okay. I wish you luck. Good luck. Here comes your first question.
Sedentary. Bird does not do which of these?
Correct answer is... Great start. Step closer home. Chaser has put. All right, lucky for us. Here's your next question.
The first MOT test for a vehicle is needed when it is how many years old?
Correct answer is... Very good. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Comes onto the table. Here's your next question.
In which London hospital was Princess Charlotte born on the 2nd of May 2015?
Here we all are. I didn't come here for a fight. You should have stayed away, shouldn't you? Back where it started. Will you marry me?
This is Teddy Mitchell. He's your brother.
That is Peggy Mitchell, Phil's mum. The greatest.
Correct answer is... Well played. Step closer to home. Pressure's on now. One step from home. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Good luck. Here's next question.
The name of which metal is contained in the name of 4 other elements.
If that's right, you're going through. Correct answer is... no. Chaser's put. Goes wrong also. Wish you luck. Your time starts now.
If stormy weather is approaching, you might be told to batten down the what?
Correct.
The cult film, Quadrophenia, was co-produced by members of what band? Demetria is the full first name of which US teen pop star? On board a ship, a purser is in charge of what? John Wayne claimed to have once won which American invented photographic roll film?
Correct.
What kind of vehicle was a charabanc?
Correct.
Who reportedly said after Edward? Which of these actors was born in Australia? A soft drink used to dilute an alcoholic beverage is known as what?
Correct.
Which X Factor judge was the manager of Which of these features can be found on Facebook?
Out of time. Not bad, that's all right. Time. Let's put some money on. Now that I love. Here we go. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Journalist Mikhail Blomqvist is a character in what book series?
Correct answer is... staying where you are. Good luck, your time starts now.
Complete the title of the Almodovar film, Women on the Verge of a what?
Correct.
Which Coronation Street actor won 3 British Soap Awards in 2014?
Correct.
Which Happy Days character is famous for his leather jacket?
Correct.
Which Friends character played the TV soap opera role of Dr. Drake Rameray?
Correct.
The famous love story line is love means.
Correct.
The famous Hollywood sign originally said what?
Correct.
Who starred as April O'Neil in the 2014 film Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Which of these is the correct name of a famous film producer?
Correct.
Which of these films did Corey Haim and Corey Feldman star in together?
Correct.
Who appeared as an upper-class man with the 2 Ronnies in 9?
Correct.
The Anchor and Bernard are the main.
Correct.
Tim Burton produced and co. In the 18 TV series, what was Hannibal's surname?
Correct. Out of time. Absolutely brilliant. Time to time. Let's put some money on the table. I wish you luck. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Mystery guest and What Happens Next have been rounds on what TV game show?
Correct answer is bad luck. Chaser has put. Goes right. Comes onto the table. Here's your next question.
Kim Kardashian was born in what year?
Correct answer is no. Chaser's put. Goes right. move towards us. And here's your next question.
Which of these cities does not feature in the title of a Tom Hanks film?
Correct answer is staying where you are. Chaser has put. Goes right. Chaser's moved to one behind. Good luck. Here's next question.
Which of these is a line from The Sound of Music song, My Favorite Things?
It's got to be right. Correct answer is. The Chaser's right. We're out. Chaser has put. Oh, it's a disaster. You have been caught, and for you, the chase is over. This is the cash builder round. Each correct answer is worth £1,000. Your time starts now.
According to the Da Vinci Code, Mary Magdalene is buried at what landmark? Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox starred in which horror film franchise? The Mammy and The Granny are books written by the star of which sitcom? Played by Laurence Olivier, who put down the slave revolt led by Spartacus. What has Katherine Heigl's character been? On children's TV, who operated The Magic Roundabout? Which of these films did Sylvester?
Correct.
Which of these Disney characters does not wear shorts? Who did Benedict Cumberbatch play in the 2014?
Correct.
Which of these women did not present TV's Blue Peter?
Correct. Out of time. Not bad considering you was guessing most of them. Time. Put some. What do you think? Love it. Here we go. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which film used the tagline, An Adventure 65 million years in the making?
Good answer. Correct answer is bad luck.
Charlie will speak your question.
Terry will speak your question.
Cameron will speak. Robin will speak your questions.
Good luck, your time starts now.
What kind of noun always begins with a capital letter? Which of these characters would not be found in Neverland? In 1992, what was engineer Neil Papworth the first person to send?
Correct.
It is common policy for a plane's pilot and the co-pilot to have different watts. In 2011, which Radio 1 DJ broadcast? What two-word slang term describes swimming while naked? What is the name of the governess in The Sound of Music? Complete the 1960s piece slogan.
Correct.
On a French wine label, the word sec means that the wine is what? In A Grand Day Out, Wallace and Gromit go to the moon in order to find what?
Correct.
Buccaneers preyed on what country's colonies during the 17th and 18th?
Correct.
In gymnastics, a vaulting block
Time to bring on the chaser. Let's put some money on the table. Okay. I wish you luck. The chase is on. Good luck, here comes your first question.
Which of these is the title of a film co-written by Mira Sile?
Correct answer is... Great start. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Comes onto the table. Here's your next question.
Which Western outlaw was the constant companion of Butch Cassidy?
Correct answer is... Well played. Chaser's put. Goes right also. Stays with us. Here's your next question.
What hallmark is used by the Edinburgh Assay Office?
Correct answer is... Staying where you are. Chaser's put. Goes right. Chaser moves to 3 behind. Here's your next question.
Why is King George V said to have considered La Bohème his favourite opera?
Correct answer is... What an answer that was. Well played. Chaser has put. Goes right also. Chaser sticks with us. Good luck. Here's next question.
Used by the US Army, what is the M1 Abrams?
If this is right, we are through. Correct answer is... Excellent. The time starts now.
Something decennial occurs once every how many years? What name is given to the daily evening service of the Anglican Church? Bruce Willis celebrated what birthday in 2015? Which athlete was the 20... Until the 1990s, Croatia and Bosnia were part of what country?
Correct.
The company Swarovski specializes in luxury objects made of what type of glass?
Correct.
Who won the 2015 Best Actress Oscar for her role in the film, Still Alice? Pumpkin pie is traditionally served at what American celebration?
Correct.
Which actress posed nude whilst pregnant on the cover of Vanity Fair in 1991?
Correct.
Which TV presenter replaced Jason Donovan in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dream?
Correct.
The man from the crew is a phrase associated with what insurance company? What Asian nation is the only country in the world that still has an emperor?
Correct.
In the TV show, Friends, what was wrong? Which company founded in 1989 makes watches for the US Navy SEALs?
Correct.
What color of the rainbow is also the name of a citrus fruit?
Correct.
In Star Trek, the original series, who frequently said? Which English singer-songwriter won 6 Grammys at the time?
Correct.
The Scottish ceremony of first footing takes place on what day of the year? Which character from The Fast Show usually playing?
Time to bring back the Chaser. Chaser, your time starts now.
Who was the Greek goddess of war and practical reason?
Correct.
The Earl of Ashton is the aristocratic title of which fictional detective?
Correct.
Berengaria, the wife of Richard I, was from what modern-day country?
Stop. Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. Is correct. We push the chaser back. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
The artist Raphael was born in what present-day country?
Correct.
What symbol appears on the flag of Jordan?
Correct.
If Thorpe is present in a place name, it means it started as a Viking what?
Correct.
The last Earl of Wessex before Prince Edward died at what famous battle?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. We push the chaser back. Your time starts again now.
Often in the news in the 1980s, the NUM is a trade union for what industry?
Correct.
The Seagram murals were painted by which American abstract expressionist?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Take your time. Is wrong. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
In a church, the altar is usually positioned at what end of the building?
Correct.
In 1812, when the US declared war for the first time, it was against who?
Correct.
The abbreviation DG, Reg, FD is inscribed on what everyday items?
Correct.
Found in the USA in 1992, is the most complete skeleton of which dinosaur?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. Is wrong. Your time starts again now.
Which marine creature is nicknamed the chameleon of the sea?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Take your time. We push the chaser back. Chaser, your time starts again now.
A Harrington jacket traditionally has what sort of lining?
Correct.
Prince Charles and Camilla had their marriage blessed at what castle?
Correct.
Non-durable goods are ones with a lifespan of less than how many years?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. Is correct. We push the chaser back. Your time starts again now.
A domestic cat has how many lids on each eye?
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Take your time. Think about it. We push the chaser back. Here we go. Your time starts again now.
The Charter of the United Nations was signed on the 26th of June 1945 in which city?
Stop the clock. Okay, take your time, team. That is wrong. Your time starts again now.
What anniversary did the British singles chart celebrate in 2017?
Correct.
Which Northern Irish TV presenter was the first co-host of Daybreak?
Correct.
Which fictional bear has a sign saying, Mr. Sanders, above his door?
Correct.
The middle watch at sea ends at what time?
Stop the clock. Take your time. Think about it. Is wrong. Your time starts again now.
In 1962, who became the first British group to top the US charts?
Correct.